Hey, what's going on, guys? Games here. In this video we're gonna make a bit of a housekeeping within our code, and in particular we're gonna be improving our list commands. So I just don't really like how it looks currently. I don't know whether to do this that way. I don't know. And also there is a certain issue with the logic of how it works. So bear in mind the fact that I've already implemented the hex editor, and the tutorial series on how to make it is probably starts from the next video within this series, so stay tuned. And if you want to have a look how the hex editor works itself, you can have a look at the previous video in this series. The link to the actual series is available in the description below this video. So let me just show you how this currently looks. If I type list, it just clears the screen, types what executables we have, and then waits for a keystroke and then dropbacks. But I really want to make it more like in a Linux shell or in a Windows command prompt. So we just type whatever whatever output here down below and scrolling further on. And also for a hex editor, this is going to be on the cards as well. Just a better look and feel. So just to get that look and feel that we had in the previous video demonstration, we need to alter a few things. So the very first thing to consider here in the list.asm, I just don't want to print press any key message. I don't want to print this press any key message, and I don't want to we don't need this anymore. I don't want to wait for a user to input. I don't want to wait for press any key by the user for that event. So list, but no, it's kind of like nothing happens, and well, it does happen, but it just drops back to the shell. And the problem here is within the shell on its own. So in a shell, I want to make a bit of a alterings as well. So let's take this code to set the video mode from the shell, and by the way also the intro as well. Let's take it from the shell and put it actually to the bootloader, and here instead of printing the success message, here we just type this intro. So from here I just want to, I could have done this on my own and then just provide the source code, but I really want you to follow every single step I'm making within this project, for it's really didactic and educational. So in the boot ASM, so I no longer need this intro success message, and let's call it intro message, and here to SI I want to move the intro message. All right, okay. And yeah, another little thing here, so yeah, by the way, this can be taken backwards here. Another little thing is this part actually loading for loading the second sector, responsible for a file name. So we're gonna put this into the list.asm, but for now I just want to make sure everything is still working, which is not. Okay, intro, okay, just a typo message. Let's have a look. So list, okay, and now okay, list one more time. Still not that great. Let's go to the list. Oh, that's because we do set the video mode here as well, so we're not gonna be doing this. Okay, just okay. Yeah, and now the problem is that yeah, after the command being typed in, there is no new line there. So probably I can solve this by going to the shell and here where I have the execute, so before jumping there I just want to say move aside the new line and call print string. So let's see if it works. So list, yeah, awesome, perfect. So now we have well, this kind of like, well, actually we can get rid of this one as well. It's okay, but it's probably be without it. So the prompt, user prompt, so just get rid of this, or I don't remember, guys. Let me just see if this is actually possible. So list, yeah, now this is much better. And also I want to add one space in the beginning. So in the boot ASM, do we have? So let's make a new line. Then new line, carriage return, and zero terminating character. Save. So now here we can say move si, or no, hold on a sec. There is an easier way of doing this. I can simply add just 2 new lines, and that's pretty it. Okay, excuse me. Oh, not to this one, not to the error message, yeah, to this one. All right, and now it really looks and feels like in the demonstration of the previous video. Okay, this is pretty nice. So we still should be able to play games just like before. Hold on a sec. Oh, and yeah, this is a bit of a problem that from now on the video mode is not getting restored. Like, yeah, it's a bit of an issue, but yeah, it's a bit of an issue, but it's not that much. Okay, just wondering. I can escape from here. Okay, just forget that. There would be some additional commands to, like clear command, that would be setting up the video mode and things like that. So I just really want to separate all this functionality into separate commands. And for now, yeah, so let me just check this one more time. So by typing list, I get all this stuff. Great. Okay, this seems to be exactly what I want. But here is another issue, guys. So let me explain the point. So imagine that we have created an amazing boot sector game or app using the hex editor that we're going to be coding in the next few videos, and we have that somewhere in the memory. No, it's not somewhere in a very concrete place, but anyway, so let's say we've provided the command to save that chunk of memory, those 512 bytes, to the USB flash drive, which we're gonna be doing definitely. And in that case, when we type list, we want to see our newly created file being within that list, right? So we literally need to add that file to here, right? But this is the, like, files are just made using the NSM assembly. This could be just a pure binary kind of stuff. Doesn't matter really how exactly this is done. I just want to say that this lives in its own sector on a USB flash drive, on the second one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, sector 2. So the idea is that currently what we are doing is within the BIOS, within the bootloader, we actually do load this sector once, and that's pretty it. So if we update the storage device and list again, we're not going to be able to see the changes because we only updated once. So this is where it's happening. So read sector, and here we do this for sector 3. Hold on a sec. Actually this should be sector 3. Yeah, because I just forgot to change that. So shell is already sector 3. Okay, but it also should, I'm just wondering, hold on a sec, or no, I don't have load sector. Okay guys, just hold on a sec. I need to find the code that reads this. Oh, here it is. So sector 2 contains file names. So here we do read the sector. So we need to grab these 2 lines and paste them into our list application. So just before going back to shell, before calling parent files, here we want to load the data from the sector. Just refresh that. Again, like currently the output would be exactly the same, but later on you'll see the benefit of doing so, because whenever we update the actual memory, we'll see the changes. And to make it work, we also need the read sector from the boot ASM. So let's grab this entire procedure. So it relies on the error message. So let's grab all of this. So we don't only need the success message, I believe, right? So let's put it down. Okay, and we don't need the intro, and we can just leave this as the message. So in case if something goes wrong and it's just not able to read from USB, it would just fire this message and stuck forever. Not the best ever thing, but that's how it works. Okay, so I think now we can already go and test it. And again, like I really hope to see exactly the same behavior as before, but the logic should be different. Whoa, no file found. Are you kidding me? Oh, guys, here is the deal. So we still need to initially, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. So we can remove this from Control X, Control C. We can remove this from the bootloader, for otherwise it's not going to be capable of getting an access to initial file names. So yeah, that wasn't clever, but it's okay. So here I believe, right? Oh, and hold on a second, destination and RAM for a second sector. Yeah, I forgot this very essential line here, because otherwise it's not going to be working. Just obviously I need to specify where exactly files address, where exactly am I going to be running loading this to. So before, we need to say like this, and files address, we already have the files address here, which is cool. Hopefully it's the same as in the bootloader. File address 7E00 7E00, yeah. Okay, this is just fine. So let's try again. I hope it now works. List. Okay, and seems like we did it, guys. So it now should be I really think that should be kind of like invoking this routine to read the sector, just to make sure it works. Read the sector. So before return, let's type something. Let's say move si. Let's just stamp message. Let's call it OK. Define byte. Loaded sector 2. Okay. Zero terminating character. Just to make sure that we do get here. Okay. After, so we didn't jump to this error. So move OK. Call print string. and run. So list, yeah, load sector2 from list, which is absolutely fantastic, and then we just print whatever is there. Great. Okay guys, so now let me get away from this stuff and this one and run one last time. Yeah, awesome. Now you see, like the shell now behaves as it should behave. So it would be scrolling later on, and the same behavior would be available within the hex editor that we're supposed to be developing. Okay, so just the final thing to check there out is whether I did put all the commentaries, whether I didn't miss any commentaries anywhere. Okay, so shell. Within the execute, yeah, here are a couple of commentaries. So just want to, yeah, point aside to new line, and here just want to print new line before command is executed. That's very simple and straightforward. So yeah, from now on this should be pretty much it. By the way, I have a friend, Dr. Pi, who's a YouTuber just like I am, and he is so kind to correct my English spelling mistakes. So it's not okay to say that's pretty it. It's okay to say that's pretty much it, or that's all about it. And this is very nice for me to learn about this, because without talking to native speakers, it's really hard to be confident in the foreign languages, right? Okay, yeah, so I think this is it from my side. Yeah, yeah, let's just run this one last time to make sure everything is still working. Yeah, so we've done the housekeeping I've been talking about. So from now on, whatever new binary executable would be stored to the USB flash drive, it should appear after listing all the available commands by the list file. And obviously this would need to, so the save command would probably a little bit complicated, because we'll probably need to rewrite the entire sector containing the file names, and for that respect we'll need to take all of those files and things like that. So it's might be not the easiest task ever, but yeah, I think it should be okay one day. So yeah, this is it from my side. The next video would start covering a tutorial series on how to make a hex editor that has been demonstrated in the previous part. So this is it from my side. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, and take care.